I think that celebrity perfumes tend to get a bad rap because it seems like it's just a celebrity slapping their name onto a perfume bottle made by, some random person that we don't know. And maybe that's true, but there are still some really lovely creations. So today I want to share 5 of my favorite celebrity perfumes that I currently have in my collection. Let's get started. First up, we have Minajesty from Nicki Minaj. This is actually a new one that I've recently added, and I hesitated about getting this because Nicki's been acting crazy right now, but I can separate the art from the artist. So this is really lovely. This is a very simple, easy to wear, mass appealing, safe, fruity floral that has a wateriness to it. Like it's fluid. It feels very airy. It feels not at all overwhelming. This to me would be like a very safe, office friendly, intimate spaces type of scent where you just want to have a nice, pretty girl type of scent bubble around you, but you don't want anything that's going to be too overwhelming for the people around you as well. Out of all of the perfumes in her collection, I really think that this one is the easiest blind buy, the sweetest one, the most overall crowd pleasing one, in particular to her fans. Like it's just an easy to like fragrance. Very safe, very mass appealing type of DNA. If you are looking to have something from her in your collection, you want a really, cute, unique style of bottle, highly recommend checking out Minajesty, especially since it's been a while since it came out. You can typically get this at a pretty good price point. Next up, we have Love Notes from Ariana Grande. This is a fragrance that I think is very underrated, not spoken about nearly enough, and I don't know why. I love this smell. This is this rich, but still light, but rich gelato and rosewater fragrance. And I just find that blend of notes to be so interesting, especially for a celebrity perfume. It has this gourmand quality to it. And of course, you definitely smell the rose, but because it's rose water, it is not going to be your typical strong, intense take on a rose note. I think it's a lighter, more modern rose that I think is going to be appealing to more people. I think that this one plays better in cooler weather. I don't know if I would grab this on like an 85-degree weather day, even though it's not, crazy like beast mode strong. It still has a lot of richness to it, but I think you can still wear it in warm weather in like 75 degrees to me, but everyone's different. I think it's fantastic. I don't think that people, really know about this one as much as her other more popular perfumes, but it's really fantastic in my opinion. And fun fact about Love Notes, this actually started out as part of Ariana Grande's travel size only collection. So it was kind of hard to find in the beginning until they actually launched them as full-size bottles. So highly recommend getting your nose on Love Notes Angel Kiss if you've not already smelled it. Next up, we have one from Sabrina, Carpenter. This is Lemon Pie. Lemon Pie is for my super sweet lemon gourmand lovers. If you want that, whoo-wee, this one is gonna give that to you. I've heard some people say that this has a slight popcorn vibe, and I never smelled it initially, but now that I have that in my mind every time I smell it, I can see what they're talking about. I think it almost has this like buttery caramel popcorn vibe to it if you look for it, but it's not supposed to give that. And I don't get that all the time unless I'm trying to get that, if that makes sense. But I still think it's great, but just be aware of that. This is inspired by the smell of freshly baked like lemon dessert. And that's truly what it smells like. Lemon, vanilla, sweet, a bit of citrus. It has a freshness to it, so you can definitely still wear it in warm weather. What I really like about this one in comparison to the original Sweet Tooth, which I enjoy the smell, but it was incredibly light, that one, which is not bad if you're looking for a light scent, but if you want something that is going to have more of a punch to it, Lemon Pie is gonna do that for you. I found the performance to be a lot better on this one for both projection and longevity. So that will probably be good or bad depending on how strong of a lemon citrus type of scent you're into. But if you are looking for that, yeah, you will be happy with Lemon Pie. I've also layered this with Lattafa's Angham as like my vanilla base. So good. Highly recommend trying that if you already have that in your collection. Next up, we have another one from Ariana Grande. The woman knows how to make some perfume. This is Cloud 2.0. And Cloud 2.0 is different from the original Cloud in a couple of ways to me. Number one, we have this added pitahaya note, which is going to add in some like red berry fruity sweetness. They've also increased the concentration oil. So the performance and longevity of the original Cloud, which was oftentimes a complaint, is for sure improved in this one. So the combination of the pitahaya with the increased concentration of oil for sure makes it more of a standout to me than the original Cloud, but it still does smell very Cloud DNA based. Like you will smell that perfume in this, but I honestly think it's a better version of it. And I think why the original Cloud and this Cloud are so popular is because they definitely, in my opinion, took inspiration from the original Baccarat Rouge 540. I don't think it's an exact one-to-one of that, but it does bear similarities to that fragrance for sure. And that is such a mass appealing DNA. But this one I think is a bit more playful, a bit more fun, not as intense, not as huge of a sillage, and just very, very likable at a much more affordable price point, for most people in comparison to Baccarat Rouge 540. So if you've ever struggled with the original Cloud's performance, I really think you should try Cloud 2.0. Next up, we've got the Billie Eilish fragrance. This is the original Billie Eilish fragrance. She has a bunch of them, but this one to me is still her best. This is fantastic. This is the fragrance that Lattafa's Nebras is inspired by. That's a very popular scent. I do think this one is better than Nebras because to me it's a little bit stronger and it's also a little bit sweeter. You get such an interesting blend of notes in this fragrance. You get your woody notes, your spicy notes, a little bit of the chocolate, some sweetness from sugar and berries. Of course, you get your vanilla. It's just fantastic. If you are a gourmand lover, but you want a gourmand that's not going to be too sickeningly syrupy sweet, you want it to have some other aspects of edge, some spiciness, some woodiness, but still very, very mass appealing. I highly recommend checking out the original Billie Eilish fragrance. I love it. I think it's really lovely. I know some people have said that it smells a bit synthetic. I don't really get that personally. I don't think it smells overly fakey or overly cheapy to me, to my taste, but that's just, one of the criticisms out there sometimes. But overall, a very critically acclaimed fragrance and for sure her most sold in her entire line. Fun fact about this fragrance is that it was inspired by Billie Eilish's love of warm, sweet vanilla type of desserts. So let me know if you have tried any of these and what are some of your favorite celebrity perfumes. And I'll see you guys back tomorrow for our next episode.